What is happening, guys? Esteban and Eric here again, following up on our last video, which was prospecting. Wanted to let you guys know what the process is when we have a prospect. They know us, they like us, they trust us, and now they're a lead. So, Eric, what does that next step look like?
So we call that, I have a lead, and now what? That's what our guys tell us. Talk to somebody, now what do I do, Eric? How do I handle it? So everyone knows you're in sales, you have different buckets of leads, warm, hot, cold leads. So assuming that it is a cold lead within our office, somebody that was very standoffish, depending on how the first call went, whether it was a sales call, an informational call, what we do is we instruct our guys to approach it a different way on the second call. Our mild, warm leads, as you can call them, they really dig a little bit more into, on that second call, motivation, trying to assess, is there a true motivation with this client? Is that why they're a warm lead and not a hot lead? Or is there something that's holding them back? Once you determine that, then we're able to actually convert them into a hot lead. Now we have our hot leads where everybody experienced it. You're doing your calls or you're talking to a client, all of a sudden they're like, hey, I do want to sell. I want to sell something. Let me know. What do you think my property's worth? And now I tell our guys, slow down with that, because even though they do have motivation and they seem to be a hot lead, as they call them, we really need to know, in the investment world, one key thing. If you sell this property, what are you going to do with the money? Where do you go next? That's an important step where a lot of people in our industry kind of skip. They forget it. They're so focused on, oh my God, I got a deal, I got a lead. This is going to pay me. Because if there is no plan for that money, plan for, to exercise a 1031 exchange, really structuring it out to understand where they're going next, is how we know it's a hot lead. And that is really assessing motivation. A lead is only as good as the motivation that they have. The higher the motivation, the hotter the lead. So remember, guys, whenever you're talking to these potential clients, or prospecting in general, first call, try to really assess the motivation, understand what they want to do, and not just understand what they want to do in the short term, understand what they want to do in the long term, because that's how you're going to create that long-term relationship and get that residual money forever. So you guys have any questions on that? You want to come into our office, kind of see how we handle that? You're more than welcome to reach out to us, send us a DM, give us a call, email, whatever sounds best for you guys. Thanks, guys.